Students, now we start the chapter current electricity. So in this chapter we discuss first be what about charge, what is current, third drift speed of electron and relation between speed, current and relaxation time. So in this video we focus on mainly four things: charge, current, drift speed and relation between speed, current and relaxation time. So first of all, I define here what is electric current. So in order to define the electric current, here I am taking one conductor. This is cross-sectional view of conductor. That means it is simply a wire, but this denotes here cross-sectional view. Now this conductor is to be connected via a battery and key. So as we know that current is always passes through from positive terminal to negative one, from conductor A to B, and the movement of electron is just opposite. So electron is drifted towards negative to positive end. So electric current means here when we switch on the key, so current is to be transferred from positive to negative terminal. So electric current means here rate of flow of charge. So rate of flow of charge in a conductor is called here electric current, and this is to be denoted by I symbol. This equals to Q by T. Q denotes here electric charge and T denotes here time. So if we talk about the unit, so charge unit is here coulomb, time is in seconds, so coulomb per second. This equals to ampere. So via this identity we easily define 1 ampere current also. That means when 1 coulomb charge flow in a circuit for 1 second, then the value of current is said to be 1 ampere. Okay. And as we know from chapter first, electrostatic, there are some characteristics of electric current. Number 1 is always flow from positive terminal to negative terminal. That is just opposite to the flow of electron. Second thing, charge is to be quantized. So Q is equal to plus minus Ne. N is here integer and E belongs to charge of electron. This is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb for proton, and for electron it is to be negative 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. Okay. Third one, charge is always found in discrete packets or bundle. This is the important here. This is called here quantization. So charge is always found in small packets, but not in a regular or continuous way. So this is called here quantization, and the smallest packet is called here q is equals to plus minus ne. This also shows here charge is never found in fractional part because n is here integer. So maybe 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, but not a p by q form. That is 1 by 2, 2 by 3, and so on. Next we come to drift speed. So drift speed means here average velocity or average speed taken by the electron during the flow in a circuit under the influence of electric field. So drift velocity is to be defined by v with subscript d, and this is the average speed taken by the electron during the flow in a circuit under the influence of electric field. That means when the electric field is to be given to any circuit, then current is to be flow from positive to negative 1, and the flow of electron. So this time we will take the average. So this is called here average speed. Okay. So in order to calculate the drift velocity, here we take the two assumptions. Number one, without electric field. So when no electric field is to be given to this conductor AB, that means when key is to be open. So what we see, free electrons move randomly throughout the conductor. That means for every electron, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all the electrons move randomly. So when we take the average, for first electron speed is u1, for second one u2, u3, and so on. That is un, and then it is divided by n. So this is to be 0. So average speed of electron is to be 0 without electric field, okay, because of randomly motion. Second, in presence of electric field, that means with electric field. So when electric field provided to a circuit, in this situation what we see, now all the free electrons are aligned in same direction. So when all the electrons are assigned in the same direction, then there is some effective velocity, and this velocity is to be given by v is equal to u plus at. This is first equation of Newton's. So when electric field is to be given to electron, so obviously now electron get accelerate. So acceleration is to be given by identity F is equal to m into a. So from this identity, a is to be F upon m, and F is to be denoted by E into capital E divided by m with negative sign. So this is the acceleration for electron in presence of electric field. Now with electric field, every electron have some finite velocity. So we have to write the velocity for each electron. So drift velocity is here V V1 plus V2 plus V3 Vn, and then this vector is to be divided by n. Equation number fourth. Now V1 is to be replaced by U1 plus A with, instead of T here we use the word torque. This is called a relaxation time. That means the time between two successive collision. This is called a relaxation time. Now we separate the equation. So this becomes U1, U2, U3 and Un. This factor is to be divided by n, and remaining plus A, torque 1, torque 2, so from first equation, as we know that without electric field velocity is to be 0 because of random motion. So first term is to be replaced by 0. Now A is to be replaced by minus EE by m, and this is torque bar. So what we may conclude here, drift velocity Vd, this is equal to minus EE torque by m. So this is the average speed taken by the electron in presence of electric field. Now we derive a relation between drift velocity versus electric current. So in order to find the relation, drift velocity and current, first of all we define current. So current from the starting, I is equals to here Q by T. Okay. So Q and T. So if suppose L is the length of this conductor, so drift velocity, velocity is to be equal to distance upon time. So from this equation now time is to be L upon Vd. So time is to be replaced by, accordingly this conductor L by Vd. Now we come to charge Q. So as we know that Q is equals to N into E for quantization of charge. So N is to be replaced by, if N is to be replaced by number of electron per unit volume. So this is N into area into length with E. Because again N is to be replaced by number of electron per unit volume. So volume to volume cancel out, again we get Ne. Now equation second and third, substitute in first. So I is equals to here NEKL divided by L with Vd. Now L to L here cancel out, we get here I is equals to NEA Vd. So this is one of the important expression between current and drift velocity. Okay. And as we know that drift velocity Vd is to be equal to E torque by m. So Vd is to be replaced by E torque by m. So I N E A and Vd is to be replaced by E torque by m. So overall I N E square A E torque by m. So this is one more expression for calculating the current in terms of N, A, E, torque and M. Next we come to one more term, this is mobility. So mobility is to be defined by mu, and this mu is to be equals to ratio of drift velocity per unit electric field, that is Vt by E. So by this we easily find out how much mobility of electron during the flow of current. And again if we talk about the unit part, so drift velocity, speed is meter per second and electric field volt into meter. So this is the unit. Thank you.